Hi, my name is Jonathan Eyler-Werve. I'm a product design and design team leader at Pivotal Labs. I started out in journalism, and I was just a reporter, and we had all these problems, and we started gluing together bits of software to solve those problems. And eventually that turned into me making tools for journalists, and after many years I got good at this, rolled into a series of early stage startups, and we had a long run of some successes, some misses, 3 companies acquired, 1 IPO, and like a long trail of wreckage from companies that didn't make it. And now I'm helping other companies build products the way that startups do. We're going to be talking about digital product design. What that means is all of the steps between an idea and actually taking a product to market through software and all of the pieces in between. So we'll be talking about discovery and research. We'll be talking about interaction design. We'll be talking about user experience design. We'll be talking about visual design. How all of those things can blend together on a single team where you have one designer and a software team working in really tight feedback loops to put all of those pieces together. One of the things I learned at companies like Sprout Social and Pivotal Labs is that when you have a small, somewhat autonomous team working towards a goal, blending all the elements that you need to make software, so that's design, that's product management, that's engineering, all working together towards the same goal, you're able to work in a way that is really uninhibited, and you can build things really quickly and really powerfully and with good validation to the customers. But to do that, you have to have a designer who can steer that entire product through that process. And one of the things I've found is that often people are really deep in one area, but with just a little bit of polish on the rest of the stack, they can be truly effective and game-changing for these organizations. And I want to be able to bring designers into that so that mostly I can hire these people into teams that I'm running where they'll be able to go from the very beginning of the process all the way through with good results all the way. I want mentees to be able to come in and get some polish on each area of the product design flow. And they're going to come in with a lot of experience and expertise, often one area where they're really deep. We're going to be sharing across this group and be solving challenges together, so we get experience seeing the flow all the way through and get some practice thinking in a lean product kind of way, where we're incorporating feedback from users, very quickly turning that into ideas about the product, and then putting those into code as experiments that we can then validate out in the world. My bike got stolen. I needed a bike, and so I just went on Craigslist and I bought a bike. But in the process, I bought a 1996 Gary Fisher mountain bike, and it was the bike that I wanted when I was a kid, but couldn't possibly afford. And now they cost about $100. So I've got this great purple bike, and I'm just making it really, really purple. But in the process of that, I started going back to the Gary Fisher catalog and realized that the mountain bike marketing materials from the mid-90s are exactly what taught me about graphic design. And so all of my sense as a visual designer early in my career, I was just trying to make every organization into a California mountain bike company. So I just want to apologize to all the nonprofits and small organizations I worked for and gave you really inappropriate design just because I thought it was cool.